Hi guys, it's Handy Mom here. I'm continuing what we started last time, and I look a little bit of a mess because I've been working already, taking off the old lamp outside. The one screw was giving me so much trouble. It got stripped, and so now I'm trying to slowly rip it out. I have some needle nose pliers and a hammer, so I may need to hammer it out, but let me show you what I've done so far. Okay, so there are two wires here, the black and the white. They will go, this is white, aka red, and this is the black wire that it was connected to. I've already separated them. I just pulled them apart. So you can see it was wrapped around, so you just pull it off. And then I put the plastic cover back on to protect. And remember, you just don't want them to touch, so you want to keep them as far apart as possible. And as you can see here, this screw got stripped, so I am going to use some needle nose pliers, these guys here, to help me take it off little by little. The hard way, of course. So, cover white, and you can play with the black. See? No problem, but you have to make sure that's covered. White wire goes on first. Good day, everybody. Okay, so it's Handy Mom here, and it's day 3 of this light. It's giving me more trouble than I was hoping. So basically, when I went to put up the light, you know, we had it all set up, everything was attached, and then the holes didn't align with the old holes. So the new holes didn't align with the old holes. Now, typically when you buy a lamp, it will come with its new brace, and then you would replace it. The lamp that we have was a secondhand lamp, so we didn't have the brace that came with it. And not to mention that the brace that's out there now is on brick wall. So I don't want to pull it out because then you'd have to figure out a way to get it back on. So I'm like, the least that you can remove, the better. So what I'm going to do today, now this brace that's on there, I had marked it. I thought, oh, I'll just drill some holes in it. No big deal, right? Well, it's not that easy. So what happens is that this brace is actually metal, steel, I think, stainless steel. It doesn't look like stainless steel because it's old and dirty, but trying to drill through it with a regular drill bit isn't going to work. So my cousin, who is a tool guy, let me borrow, I should say, his little drill bit set. Now, this is made of cobalt, as you can see here. So that is made to drill through metal. Yay. So, you know, I'm very fortunate to have a cousin who is in the industry and has all kinds of tools. So if you don't have a cousin that does it, get yourself one. Or get yourself a boyfriend that has that's in the industry or something. But anyways, so here is the tool set. And the one I'm going to use is the 3 32 size. It's like the third from the edge here. So it's not too, I'm not going to make it too wide because I want to make sure that that the screws fit. So we're going to make new holes for the screws to fit the new lamp. And then hopefully that'll do the trick, and then we'll be done with this little project, right? All right, I'll be back. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm measuring the width of this with the width of my, I don't know if you can see it here, screw. So I want to make sure I get one that's very close to it, so that when I make the hole, it's not too big or too small. So this one seems to be, and this one is actually 7 64 of an inch. So it's a little bit bigger than the one I originally was going to use. So in the world of carpentry, they have this rule: it's measure twice, cut once. So that's what I think that applies for this situation too, because I want to measure twice and drill once, because if you mess up the hole, you're done. Okay, so let's go see if this works. All right, so I've installed it into the drill bit. Again, you just spin this and this opens it up, and then you tighten it till it clicks. All right, now the other thing my cousin gave me was the, this oil, because metal on metal, what happens? It sparks, right? And you it can heat up and also wear your drill bit down. So this oil here, it's called Cool Tool, is supposed to help keep that from happening. So we'll be putting this on first and then start the drilling. All right, here we go. Okay, so that was actually a little too small for the screw, so we're going to go up one more. As you can see, in the holes were made so much easier. You know, when you have the right tools, things go so much quicker and so much easier. So I'm going to make the hole just a little bit bigger and then test the screw out again and then see if that'll work. Again, this is a cobalt drill bit, and it's made to go through metal. So otherwise I'd be there forever. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so I had to look for some new screws, longer screws that would go into the wall, brick wall, because the flat bottom screws were not fitting. So let's go see how it looks now. So as you can see, there's that one. There's that one. I would retouch the paint. Okay. This one is just slightly looser because it hit a loose spot, but this one is nice and tight, so it's not going anywhere, as you can see. So now here's the test of time. See if it works. Yay! It worked! So we changed the lamp and it worked. So the key there was you have your two wires, your black and your white. Connect white to white, black to black. Don't touch them at the same time. So what I did was connected the white wire like I did show you in the video earlier. Put the plastic lid over it so that you didn't touch it. If you did touch it by accident, you wouldn't shock yourself. And the other thing too is that I've been told different things. Some people have told me turn off all the electric in the house. Others say all you have to do is hit the switch. So I turned it off at the switch, and I touched it and nothing happened. So again, very careful not to touch both at the same time, and then put the little plastic on before I went on to the other one. So yeah, so that's our lamp. I'm so happy it worked. That's my second time doing an electrical job. Again, it's not hard, it's just a little bit nerve-wracking, but the more you do it, the easier it gets. And I gotta say, the only hard part about this was redoing those holes, but once I had the right tools, the holes were very easy to put in. And then the harder part was finding the screws that would go in, because with the new holes, they weren't threaded, so the screws obviously wouldn't thread in like they would in the old one. And so I just had to find screws that were slightly smaller but longer to go into the brick. And so that's eventually what happened there. So we had to just drill into the brick. One caught on really good, the other one kinda, sorta, but as long as one of them is really good, it felt really sturdy. So eventually too, if I want to, I could always change it for a like a brick or even change the bracket. But like I said, when it comes to brick, you never know what you're gonna get, and you know, so I think it's easier to just if it's on there sturdy, just use what you have. Okay, so this is Handy Mom, and this was our lamp replacement. So we went from this little ugly thing, it was old and dilapidated, and it had a little glass piece there. You guys probably seen these around. So, but that thing was broken. I don't even know where it's at right now. But, yeah, so we replaced it with our nice little fancy schmancy black one, as you can see here. Look at that. Really brings value to the house when you put on something nice. So, and then I'm going to retouch the paint if I could find it. To touch up that spot that kind of peeled off a little bit. All right, guys. Thanks for joining Handy Mom, and until next time, bye-bye. Oh, do me a favor. In the comments, put down things that you'd like me to tackle for you, and then we'll see if we can do it together. So this guy here, that's my dad. He's the one that kind of inspired me to work on the house and stuff. He always worked on the house, and he always took shortcuts, but I don't do shortcuts. I try to, you know, follow the directions and stuff. But love you, Dad. Rest in peace. So put in the comments, what do you want to see me try to tackle? So, okay? All right, guys. Take care. Bye.